team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Welcome back. You're joining us for Game 2 of the final series for the European qualifiers of the upcoming Dota 2 Major, which is none other than, of course, their Dream League Season 11 in Stockholm. That's Lizard, I'm Shiver, and we're in Game 2 from Liquid versus Vega. One of these two teams will secure a slot to the Major. The other one has to go a very long route through the minor qualifiers, then the minor, and then winning said minor if they want to have a shot at playing at the Major. So it's going to be an uphill battle, mostly for Vega Squadron, because they are one game behind. And that first game, Lizard...
No contest.
No contest.
Whatsoever. Like, it was just a draft that Liquid knew exactly what they wanted to do with, and they executed perfectly. Vega just never really showed up in that game, actually, so...
They never did.
I expect them to do a bit better this match, perhaps, hopefully.
Lone Druid banned. Yay. We saw GH's Rubik earlier today owning. He got banned.
You ban out the Lone Druid so they don't pick it, and then you ban out the Magnus so you don't pick it. Because that Magnus was horrible for them. It was a trap. Sven, however, then you pick a hero that has a cleave built in, so you don't need that Magnus. There you go. That's the plan.
That is the plan. Last game we saw a lot of supports banned out and that are still in the pool at this point, with only the ET Lich and the Undying and Rubik removed. I say only, it's still 4 supports.
We're gonna have this one most likely on that position 3 again, but maybe a 4 or something.
It's a Vega, Sven.
Actually, yes, you're right, so might be even a Petsu Sven. Might be a position 5 Sven.
You know, you'd think...
Might be a core Sven, it might be anything Sven, mid Sven, jungle Sven, I don't know, Sven has been played everywhere.
Well, I don't want to talk about Sven, I want to talk about Chen.
About Chen and his brother, Keeper of the Light. Are they brothers?
Wait, you put that Sven is Radiant Sven.
Yeah, he's gonna be there, I don't care.
Okay, well, move over. This is gonna be an aggressive tri-lane.
Alright. And this Sven might be like here somewhere on the safe lane with one more hero, or he might be with that brew on the off lane. We do not know.
We do not know.
Like, the analysts do not know.
Keeper of the Light and Chen. We mentioned all the combinations before. Liquid is obviously having a lot of fun, especially with that Chen. That looked pretty strong. Which combination did they have earlier today? Did they not have a Chen earlier today? Coddle Chen, that is? No. When they were playing against Kaban?
That was like 3 games ago. Do you expect me to memorize what happened 3 hours ago?
No, that's true, because I don't know either.
No, so the combinations are, you have your CK, that's not banned.
Not banned.
And you have your bristleback. Those combinations, like,
that's the best
rock.
ones.
That's what you want to get after that.
Tiny, wasn't it?
It wasn't that great, though. It was alright. It was alright. Mind control is great on him, but overall, I think you want to have the CK or the bristleback.
Well, one of the two is going to make it through, because it is the Lifestealer that gets banned out by Vega Squadron. And we'll see what next hero they're going to ban. They are taking their time. They're in the bonus time to think about what they're going to ban next. As Liquid banned out the Darkseer, so they are still expecting an off laner.
They think Sven and Brew aren't really 3, either one of them.
And we've seen Brew for them mid as well, right?
Yep. So it's the Darkseer that gets banned out. Like, Timber would be really strong in Team Liquid right now. You have these 2 strength heroes, and Vega bans out the Tiny.
Yeah, we saw Liquid use that earlier, successfully so.
Yeah.
Otherwise they wouldn't be here.
Mind control just plays a sick Tiny.
He does. He does. That being said, that previous game, I mean, are we gonna see more Bloodseeker? No, right? I mean, was that just for the Blood Rage?
No,
you said that you heard before.
It wasn't only for the Blood Rage, definitely. And thank you. Someone wrote to me on Twitter that it's not fatal.
It is not fatal.
It's not fatal, so I was right.
All right. I was wrong.
You weren't wrong. You didn't even say anything about it.
Oh, well. I assumed
you assumed I was wrong. All right.
I'm never wrong, apparently. All right. I'll take it. All right, what is the ban going to be for Liquid? They are also ticking into their bonus time. What could they be considering?
Liquid?
Yeah.
They can take whatever. Bristle, CK, when it comes to bans, I don't know. something that Vega likes, something like a Pangolier perhaps.
They do like their Pango.
They ban out the bat instead.
If you're a Vega, surely you want to pick Pango so that you can just, play, that could be their final game to make it to the major. They gotta get there on their own strength, and their strength is Pango mid.
This is too much. CK coming with Keeper of the Light Enchant. This should be really strong by Team Liquid.
Everything over there. I don't know if that's gonna be
here,
the case. That is how we saw it from Secret. That's the way that Liquid got destroyed yesterday. Let's see if they're gonna do the same thing. That does mean that the heroes that they still need are heroes that need to be able to be okay by themselves. Which heroes are okay by themselves? Actually, that's a good reason to ban out Darkseer. Darkseer normally needs someone against him that has an extra hero there, right?
Yeah, definitely. Darkseer is that guy that just uses Iron Shell and falls back. Yeah. That's it. Or creep skips you, and that's all he does. So, yeah, he's great with heroes such as Sven as well. You can have a strong dual lane, but nothing really beats this right now. If they set up the lane properly, Chen, Kotal, Chaos Knight from the start, I don't think you can beat that so easily. It is very strong. However, you do have the Brew later on with the Dispel. It works really well versus CK. If you go for that Pango mid on the side of Vega, it's also a hero that does fairly well versus him. You're going to have that Swashbuckle. You're going to have a lot of control. And you're going to have a 9 Pango.
Yeah, they like
so
that.
So good with that, yeah.
They do like that a lot. We are waiting to see what they will go for. Actually, we are not waiting to see that because the timer has stopped and it is paused. Right?
The time has frozen.
Time has been frozen.
What's happening?
I'm looking through the open door. There has not yet been a third pick. There is indeed a pause in game. There is a disconnect happening. So the game right now, the draft is paused before we can continue seeing some picks.
People are just in the couch, I suppose. In the couch,
just chilling.
Yeah.
Stretching our legs.
That's about it.
I'm so happy we haven't seen Broodmother win games.
Broodmother. New hero, Broodmother. Yeah. Brewmaster's mom comes and scolds him for all the booze that he's drinking.
No, but we've seen a couple of Broodmother picks. Not successful.
Alliance in particular was horrible with it.
Yeah.
Was there anyone else, actually? Who else picked it? I mean, it's not Alliance that's horrible with Broodmother. Like, it was one of their best heroes. The problem is, the hero is just not good right now.
Well, they did pick it into a Darkseer.
A Darkseer mid? I mean, that hero is not supposed to completely destroy you as Brood, so...
It did, though.
It did.
Yeah, we are back taking the time down on the side of Vega Squadron, so we can expect to see that third pick any time now. As they can also, with that, reveal a little bit... I don't know. What is it?
Well, that's... Alright. Good luck in the minor, Vega. No, I'm kidding.
Are you, though?
I don't know. Am I kidding? She did get buffed, though. She did? From... I can't remember exactly, but there's like from 1 to 1.2 mana region on you.
Yeah, but only on yourself.
So that's only on yourself. So you're gonna be able to cast the Crystal Nova every now and then. I don't know.
I mean, that is... If you are up against Tri-Lane, that is value right there. You can hit 3 heroes in one go.
I mean, she was really strong, honestly. Like, when? Like 6 months ago? Something like that, right?
Yeah, for a brief period of time.
Yeah, after TI or something, she was really strong. For a brief period of time, you would spam so much on that lane. A couple of mangoes is all that you needed. Then you would get like one single item and you would have infinite mana. Tranquils plus your aura. It was so good. But it doesn't work that way anymore. It got nerfed.
It did get nerfed.
There's a reason why no one picks Crystal Maiden. Like, I can imagine this Chaos Knight reality rifting her and just hitting her twice with crit and she's dead.
There's a Juggernaut.
Now a Jug as well, a hero that doesn't care about CM at all.
Is Juggernaut a hero that can be by himself, though? Because is that now going to be still a Tri-Lane, or should I take one of those supports on this side?
I think you might have to take this Chen
Right, I'll take
and put
the
him with that Jug
Yeah, I'll take
for
it.
now. He's not really your lone druid or your tiny or anything like that.
No.
He's not really your hero that's able to just win on his own. He is strong,
5 seconds.
but I believe they might accompany him with one more hero, at the start at least.
Yeah. By the way, again, Liquid has last pick.
Yep.
They really do like that, and Vega does like to be Radiant, it seems. And first pick, for that matter.
Radiant always had a slight advantage when it comes to Rosh. Like you could, because you're playing on their side of the map, they're playing on your side of the map at that point, which means that you're effectively warding the dire jungle. And obviously that makes it easier for you to go and take that Roshan. Not in every game, obviously. This is all. I'm just making this stuff up, guys. You don't have to listen to me.
That's okay. That's why you're hired, right?
Yeah,
Just
of
making
course.
stuff up on the spot and make it believable.
Exactly.
That's your job description right there.
That's exactly what you have to do in the Viber.
That means core brew, core Sven. Unless it is a core crystal mate. No. Right, that's yours actually, by the way.
So, yeah, it's fine. But so this is mid brew, right? And offlane Sven.
Yeah.
All right.
Safe lane Sven could be too. We have
could
seen
be.
a safe lane core. We've seen a Sven core earlier.
This is Radiant.
Winter Wyvern is really good against Chaos Knight.
He is.
She
is. The dragon is. The Wyvern is. Wyvern is a dragon.
Yeah.
Overall, though, Wyvern is good versus CK. Sven is alright versus CK with the cleave. Sven is also good versus Jug, as we saw yesterday when Ace was playing it as a core. So this might be your core Sven, position 1 Sven. You could put Brew on mid or offlane. I mean, every team would rather have that Brew on offlane, but Vega, I think they rolled it mid a couple of times, did they? We haven't
Brew?
watched them a lot, yeah.
Vega, I can tell
they do
you that they have
Or am I making stuff up again?
mid brew. Yeah, they had mid
They
DM
have.
brew twice
There
in a
we
row
go.
against Ninjas in Pajamas, and they won one and they
You
lost
can trust me.
one. I can trust you.
There you go.
But I also
Not making
write it
stuff
down
up.
just in
Not
case.
all the time, at least.
Terrorblade banned out on the side of Liquid. So they are thinking this Sven is offline and Brew is mid.
Radiant team pick.
And we have a Huskar ban on the side of Vega. They don't want to get Huskar'd. We are looking for a Miracle hero, I guess, on the side of Liquid. Can be a lot of different ones.
I mean, Miracle can play anything. He could play that Jug as well. It's not out of the option. But I really like the fact that they have this Sven as the first pick. They can easily transition that Sven into a core, into a position 1 core, that is.
10 seconds.
And then put Brew on the offlane and they get mid for last. So
Team pick.
let's see, Pagna. Alright, Pagna is mid.
Pagna is mid.
Should be your mid, right?
Yeah, they can swap it around if they want. Actually, they can have very
They're very
moving
versatile with their
supporty
cores.
lanes.
Yeah. The supports are kind of stuck.
Well, are they?
I mean, we know who the supports are at least.
Oh, yeah, but I mean,
100%.
like, they can still rotate lanes.
They can, definitely. They can do whatever.
Yeah.
So it's all about this Brew, Pagna, and Sven. How are they going to actually set them up? I mean, what am I even talking about? It's going to be Sven carry 100%. It's all about Pagna and the Brewmaster. So which one of these two is going to go mid is basically going to be decided by Team Liquid's last pick. You just put the hero that's better there.
Yeah.
And
That makes sense. 30 seconds. Who does well against Pagna or Brew? Like, who does well against both? Because that's going to be something that Liquid is looking for, right? Because they also don't know if it's Pagna mid or Brew mid. So get a mid that does okay against both is the solution. Who is it?
who are they going to pick? What's Team Liquid going to take? Is the
12
question.
seconds remaining. Well, they're taking their time here.
They can just get some Atumba Man here. Oh, Visage.
Visage. That's your side.
That's my side, and let's see, in this game, I don't know, you have the Sven Warcry. It's going to mitigate the damage of that, of those birds. You also have Winter Wyvern versus Visage, which isn't really that bad. Visage can die to his own birds if he's caught.
Yeah.
As those birds just eat through the layers and through the Visage himself as well. Visage versus Brew or Pagna, yeah, I guess Pagna kind of crushes him because you can take control of the lane and then you can just pressure the tower. But Visage is going to get those levels regardless of who he plays against. If I was Vega, though, I'd rather put Pugna because you can pressure him even further.
Well, the question is to us, which team is going to take this second game?
All right, I was laughing at the Crystal Maiden before, but I'm going to go with Vega just because I want to see game 3, and I've been voting for underdogs 3 games in a row. I'm going to do the whole day. I'm going to do it the whole day as well. So.
And I am a realist.
You're the realist. I go with my heart. I believe in Kezu.
My brain says that Liquid is the better team and that Liquid will 2-0 Vega Squadron and thus punch their ticket to the major. And OD Pixel is already wrong, so it doesn't matter what he goes for. Oh, well, actually, let's perform.
Let's just see what he voted for.
Game 2.
Caban.
Caban will take game 2.
What are you talking about, OD Pixel?
Pixel.
There's no Caban.
There is no
all
Caban.
In the finals.
Well, he thought Caban was going to go up against OG. I think that he...
Look at production going for those easy points. I mean, I don't blame you, production. You have like 3 points here, so I'd go with the easy bet as well.
I don't blame him. Alright, let's see what we got then. Pexu on that Crystal Maiden. GH on the Kotal. Mind Control CK as expected. Yeah, no surprises there. On the side of Vega, we do have Kezu on the Pugna and DM again on the Brewmaster. Some tips happening all around for everybody. But okay, it's tip for Kezu, Kuro, and Pexu Matu. Sure. Alright, that's nice.
Yeah, it's just friendly tips, exchanges. Yeah, there you go, miracle tips. GH too. I mean, GH gets. I think if there's a single person that has, I don't think there's a single pro that has as many tips as GH. Like everyone's tipping him all the time. He's rich.
But
He's rich.
It's lobby games. You don't get to keep it, do you?
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's like.
I'm sure in his actual pubs he keeps them as well.
He feels better.
Look at him standing in front of his
That's why he
board.
shines. Like every time I saw him, he just shines. He has this aura around him. This smile, this pure innocent smile. I love it.
Alright, let's see. We have a tri-lane versus tri-lane on the bottom lane. The Crystal Maiden Winter Wyvern Sven tri-lane.
It's a blue tri-lane versus the red one.
It is
reddish one.
Yeah, well, called the little light, pretty red. I mean.
Alright.
Madara. That's gonna be one. Well, it's gonna be a couple of tangos actually.
That's gonna be a lot of tangos used on that bottom lane.
Oh, golden Pugna set. Golden BZZ Pugna set even.
That's rare, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's actually quite nice. Look.
Look at him being golden.
It actually looks good.
Where's the golden one?
It's uncommon. Oh, there
it is.
No, that's not golden.
Oh, but he looks so cold.
Does golden BZZ set actually exists?
Yeah,
is it a myth?
No, maybe it's a myth. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, there's a couple of bits happening again. A bit of exchanging of blows. Pexu getting forced back to the tower. He already is very low on mana, and if he wants more, he either needs to level up and get level in his arcane aura, or has to use his mango. So, that illuminate. It won't kill him, but it definitely hit him. Indeed, he places a sentry there too. I mean, he saw that coming too. Well, that's interesting. Oh, he knew a salve was coming. He's gonna be okay for the moment. All right. So this aggressive tri-lane.
I think the aggressive tri-lane definitely has an edge over the defensive one. I think the CK is gonna start hitting them very hard with those crits. I'm just not sold on the whole Crystal Maiden idea. Crystal Maiden already running out of mana.
Are we waiting for them to be level 2 before they can defend themselves properly?
I mean, yeah, but they're gonna attack you even harder once they get levels 2 as well, right? Because you're gonna have the chakra magic, you're gonna have the double crit from mind control, you're gonna have the stun. He's gonna be hitting you, he's gonna be hitting you some more, he's gonna be diving you, you're gonna be running away. Basically, Crystal Maiden run left, run top, run right, it doesn't really matter, you aren't really doing anything.
No. Then you got Visage in the mid lane versus Brew. Who is having the edge over here? We do have a DM. No, they both have a...
Let's see a slow, but overall I think it's the Panda that comes slightly ahead.
Yeah.
But the Visage gets experience and does not get crushed in that lane. That's
Alright, I know the thing for Visage that's important is the experience, right?
Yeah, the thing that it's important for him is that he doesn't get completely crushed like that Crystal Maiden there.
Yeah, GH actually got the killing blow on that with the edge of the Illuminate, yeah. That only just clipped him though. Right, who is gonna do better here?
I mean, Kazu without a doubt should be the stronger one. Yeah, you have your Decrepify to work with. Miracle can't really deal with that. You can run him down with the Blade Fury, I suppose, but that's not really. It's no contest. Pugna should do better.
So that means 2 out of the 3 lanes should go the way of Vega Squadron.
I mean, Miracle is gonna do fine. He's not gonna be crushed.
Oh.
I don't know about this bottom lane. That's the thing.
Oh, they gotta be careful.
Madara has 8 sticks, so if anything goes wrong, he can pop those, survive. Chen is getting his army in the jungle, though. I think he just got 2 golems. He's coming with 2 creeps, and I'm afraid those are 3 golems, actually.
Yeah, they look like they're 3.
Is it? I can't see, but he is going bottom.
Yep, he pings out as well. Kuro on his Chen with his army. Doesn't look like Vega's in a position to get ganked though, and they do have that ward there.
Yeah, 3 Yeah, that ward is really good because it does scout out Chen.
Oh, and they're actually going for it.
But,
looking for the kill there. They are level 2.
He's just gonna stun
both
you.
Are. Yeah, level 1 stun, or 1 second stun rather. Madara eats himself through the trees. Does get one of the creeps of Chen on the way back. He has to be careful. CK is level 3, by the way. They did give those extra couple of creeps to just mind control so that he could have some extra experience there.
Yeah, CK is doing. I mean, when it comes to when you look at these tri lanes, it's about the region as well. Like who's gonna lose their region first, and that's definitely gonna be Vega, because on this other side you have a healing spell and a mana healing spell, right? You have Chakra Magic and Divine Favor, so they're definitely winning the economy war at least. And Pexu might fall to these.
And with the 2 stones and the Illuminate, can they actually get the stones off?
Nah.
They don't see her.
I think it's Madara that broke the Illuminate there. Yeah, he broke the channel, so.
Yeah,
they couldn't channel that fully as well.
That is a scary. This is a scary CM game.
I mean, even the birds like Visage once he gets them.
Yeah. Easy gold.
At the same time, every time I see Visage, do they have a Crimson Guard carrier? They do not. But they do have. They do have Winter Wyvern with his ult to work with. So.
And Pexu's out of regen. Maybe there's something coming in the courier for her though.
They need to get some regen or get to the shrine, definitely.
Yeah, shrine is up now. It is at 5. Runes are also out, and it's at 2 for 3. Well, at the moment it's 2 for 1 because top lane hasn't taken his yet. Kazu could also take the other one, but they're just gonna leave it for now. Kazu rather, of course, keeps those last hits coming his way, because if he leaves the lane for too long, it's gonna be Miracle popping his level 6.
Yeah, so far, Visage not truly struggling with levels here. DM doing better, obviously, but it's a Visage. You expect him to lose the lane. As long as he's fine getting experience, as long as he isn't getting completely annihilated.
Hey, speaking of getting experience, this bottom tri lane, a safe tri lane. Michael was level 4, by the way. Level 3 now on Madara.
Pexu is dead.
Pexu's dead.
He's gone.
But isn't at some point Miracle is gonna wait a second, mind control? Oh, he's still fine. Miracle is gonna at some point maybe kill Kazu, but I was thinking he still has 18 stick charges, but if he wants to, if he has the health and mana to do so, he can teleport bottom and easily get a couple of kills, right? Because he's gonna out level that bot lane so hard.
A Miracle? Yeah, you can summon him.
You can just summon him.
You can summon him and then he can port back top. You don't want to port.
No, you're right. Even summoning, that's even better.
Yeah.
And he is almost level 6.
You don't want to leave Kazu alone because he's going to take your tower, especially because he has this Carti alive as well. If you leave right now without killing that catapult, he's definitely taking your tower down in one push. So you don't want that, but... and that bottom lane as well, mind control just ports base and they resummon him, now they go on Sven. It's like hard. Madara just has to hide in the trees.
A very difficult lane to deal with here for Vega. It looks like Crystal Maiden is getting some help though. She is calling in the help of DM Brewmaster. Brew is level 6, has got his ultimate available, and they will rotate, see if they can make something happen there. And they go on the Chen first. Kuroki having a little bit of a body block with his Cardi, will still take a fall. Mind control getting the stun up. 2 seconds. It's just a stun to run away though. And I'm not sure if that rotation is worth it at all.
I'm not certain either, but at least you did relieve Sven from some pressure, so he's gonna be farming a bit.
He's gonna at least get 1.5 wave.
Yep. I mean, he isn't doing great. He's 1800 goldish right now.
Middle tower is taking a drag.
Oh, Kuroki, after being back alive, he teleported top and then called mind control to him so they can kill off Kazu, who is having a decrepify, but that doesn't really work against the Blade Fury there. They do kill off GH bottom, but now the CK can just port bottom and is back in the lane. I think that is still a favorable trade for Liquid.
I mean, whenever you can do this movement in which you use the port, in which you don't use the port, so you can go back to the lane, it's definitely favoring Liquid, especially if you get that kill. Obviously, a kill on Kazu, it's probably, when it comes to experience, the highest one on his team.
I saw someone say that Puppy, by picking up that Chen and showing people how it's done, opened a can of worms.
Yeah, he definitely did.
This
a
is
can of maggots.
a can of maggots. It is actually so dirty, and it can work in any situation. Like, there's no lineup that recall will be bad in. And you have stuns because you can get creeps.
I mean, it's funny.
What is the bad side of Chen?
No. You can't take level 5 creeps early on. That's literally...
I mean, compared to other supports.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally the main reason why Hero was picked before, so not having that option definitely made me consider that hero is very bad right now.
Yeah.
But recall this early on is definitely very strong.
Kuroki, though, I guess that's a weak point. He is fairly squishy. He does try to keep himself alive, but...
However, when it comes to Chen, I think Divine Favor is also very important, and that spell is so strong early on. It basically makes you turn fights, so...
Oh, he dodged that stun with the split. They try to take out mind control. He's gonna try to give him the old runaway. The stun coming out, though, from the Earth Panda, and they will be able to take out the offlane of Team Liquid.
NNT takes the kill in the end, which is a bit unfortunate. You don't want to be giving it away to that Wyvern, but overall they still do kill that CK, and you saw how strong Panda is versus CK. He just dispelled all his illusions instantly. So, yeah, they have the Panda versus the illusions of CK. You have Winter Wyvern to deal with Visage and his birds, if you do manage to get enough farm on Wyvern to position yourself well. But there are ways for Vega to play, definitely. It's not like their draft is horrible.
No. They have definitely more options than last game. Although right now we're going to see them having to put them to use as mind control. Charge back forward, looking for a target, but now is the one getting gone upon again. Petsu coming in from the side, having that frostbite ready as well. And that's it. That's another dead mind control twice in a row. He just came to the lane and died.
Yeah, that's definitely a good kill. Mind control died twice in a row after having a really good start. Now Visage as well in problems, perhaps.
Yeah, his birds are struggling. He is fine for now. The birds look like they might be fine here too.
One of the reasons he survived is because he stunned the Pugna with those birds.
Yep.
Life Drain is possibly one of the best spells as well to deal with Visage's layers, as they instantly disappear.
Yeah.
So it's very important.
Yeah.
So it's very important that he stunned that Pugna instantly.
Every tick of health is a tick of the layer.
Yep.
Miracle taking quite a bit of damage there. He has the healing ward though.
Yeah, he's just taking that tower.
Yep.
That's a free tower for him.
Well, gold is slightly in favor of Team Liquid, especially with 2 towers taken on the map. But basically, the gold difference that they have are those 2 towers.
Yeah, and Liquid is the team that wants to pressure them right now. You do have the Visage, you do have the Jug with the ward, and Visage is just a hero that wants to pressure as soon as possible. So, I think a good hero to pick up, a good creep to pick up would be that small Satyr. Kuro can take that. It doesn't necessarily have to be Visage, just to deal with the Decrepify. That would be really good.
Small Satyr, was there a camp that has that already?
Oh,
or they just...
Maybe they just didn't find it yet, but I'm certain they're gonna use it once they do.
Yeah. It's a great one to have. Haste Crystal Maiden.
Well, Miracle is moving towards that Yasha. He has drums already completed, which isn't something that I've seen a lot with Jugs. Usually it's that raid bands into Yasha into usually a Battle Fury, so that he farms really well and fast, but It doesn't have to be that build, especially considering he bought drums. Now, this is the question though. This Sven is not the Sven that we had when Ace was playing it.
No.
That Sven was free farming, had a good time on the lane. Madara, he's done alright, but Jug is far ahead, so...
Yeah, he has some catching up to do.
Yeah, he definitely does. Now,
I guess it's a true test for Sven as a carry.
yeah. I mean, Sven is definitely strong versus Jug. You can Warcry, you can blow him up while he spins. You can Warcry his Omni Slash off.
There's 4 heroes here on Vega Squadron. They're gonna get a tier 1 tower, but on the map, you see that there's only 2 heroes of Liquid slowing that push down, meaning the rest of Liquid can push bottom and top.
Yeah, they're still satisfied.
Yeah.
With just farming. They don't want to fight versus the brew split.
Oh.
It is problematic for them.
Hello.
Hello there, sweet maiden.
Oh, hey there, non-sweet maiden, and that is a stun and TP out. I don't blame him. That's a scary bear.
Yeah, CK was instantly countered by that brew pick. And they didn't respect the brew pick, actually.
I was gonna say, because it was a CK into brew.
Exactly, they didn't respect it, so they went for it, but CK just struggles a bit early on as his illusions instantly disappear, and you can't really fight with that ultimate.
The more I think about it, the more I'm liking Vega's draft. I mean, you got the Warcry against the Omni Slash as well.
Like right now they're looking strong, so we're liking Vega's draft in like 5 minutes.
That's how I go.
5 minutes when you start feeding, we're gonna be Liquid. Their draft masters, Kuroki God with his drafts.
Well, I still think that Kotal Chen thing is absolutely it
definitely is very strong.
Ooh, he got the stun off for the split. He does have a split available. Might be forced to use it in a second. The reality is there. There's a split. And with that done, they can just back off. They're happy with scanning. This. Yeah, they're scanning the shrine, but nobody came, so they know they just got the split and they can just continue farming. At the same time, Mind Control has to. Miracle has to be careful on top because they do have ways of stopping him. Yeah, and he's gonna feel it right now. The slow is there. Miracle has got a spin available, will use it indeed, has got some people teleporting in as well to help him. The curse is there to hold him in place. In comes the Will-O-Wisp trying to save his life. Great GH save. Yeah, GH save with that Force Staff. In the meantime, Pexu being kept alive as well. Cold Embrace holding him in place for that Illuminate fly by as well. Ooh, 3 seconds down and an Omni Slash on top. Kezu is not having his day right now as Miracle spins again, decides to not go for Pexu and follows his team to try and take down Madara. If they can kill off this Sven, that would be a very big prize, but I don't think they can though. They get another stun, 3 seconds, but Mind Control, your team has decided to back off. You should do the same and run away. Don't think that Vega Squadron is gonna allow him to though, but another blinding light might give him the space to do so. Another stun come out on only 1 second this time. Mind Control still pretty speedy there. And looks to be able to make it to his safe haven, which is at this point the tier 1 tower. The healing ward there as well. DM is trying to charge to get that healing ward, but is not going to be doing it because Miracle was able to micro that to perfection. Pexu now running away again. GH just giving the old cuddle right click. It's very scary. Back and forth. Miracle chasing again. He's got another Omni Slash available. Not Omni Slash, I mean Blade Fury. There you go. That's the one. Pexu feels it. Pexu knows what I mean. Pexu gets obliterated, and now another stun. There's ult on maybe next time. Maybe next time again with the ult. That's a very short cooldown at level 1. Another curse available then. Miracle chasing again. Another Blade Fury. There's the curse. That is it. That is done for Miracle. Now the rest of his team. Let's see if they are still going to be so comfortable chasing here. I don't think so. The birds also got cleaved to death, so Matsuman has to... Oh, that is a painful one then. Yeah, 120 seconds, 2 minutes without birds. TP out. It will work fine. That was a good turnaround for Vega Squadron though. Which one? Which one of these 5 turnarounds? Well, the fight ending with Miracle dying was a pretty good result. That looked like every 3K pub I watched. Like, you chase them until their tower, then they chase you until your tier 1 tower, back and forth, back and forth. There was a lot of skill in play though. GH definitely saving them with 4 stars, with blinding lights, with Will-O-Wisp, then afterwards that healing ward micro. Everything was fine for Liquid until Winter's Curse. Winter's Curse is definitely really strong versus Visage, and they
They felt it for the first time now.
Yeah, but this was already, it was the second curse. Obviously, the first one was used while there was nobody around, or at least no
just
enemies.
to contain Jug,
just to contain him. But that was in the same fight.
Yeah, it was the same fight actually. 2 curses in the same fight.
Yeah,
so.
and he has got it up again in a couple of seconds, so I don't think that, well, we'll see how it's gonna get used next time.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be careful more with those birds from now on.
Yeah.
The problem is, if you move them too far away from yourself, you risk them dying because you aren't giving them layers. That's how they work, basically. And if you are way too close to them,
Miracle.
there's Winter's Curse.
It's gonna be Pack 2. Frostbite is there. He already used his Blade Fury and his healing ward. His only slack will keep him alive for a little bit longer. His team is close by. Kuroki coming with the save. The 4-star forward from GH once again, and he lives. He is living on the edge. He is very much relying on his teammates. Like you guys,
they are bailing him out of jail every single time. Kuroki and GH honestly healing him up and just. What is this build? He's going for
day
Yasha
in the life
Radiance.
of a Liquid support.
What is this? Miracle Radiance after Yasha?
Looks like it.
I think he's just trolling us.
Is he?
I don't know.
Is this game that one-sided still? Then? It doesn't. I don't feel like that it's that one-sided. They are gonna make. I mean, the Chen. Sorry, not the Chen. The Sven is a hero that doesn't want to build MKB. So they are gonna be doing that. Nobody is gonna build a.
I mean, he has to have an idea behind it. He has to have an idea behind the Radiance. If he's building it, I just don't see it yet.
Sven can't hit him.
Yeah, he can. He's just gonna miss a few of those hits.
Yeah, exactly.
Eventually, he's gonna hit you, and when he does, you're gonna die. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan, but we'll see.
Oh, they know GH is there. The blast coming through as well. Madara coming from the side. Hello, coming with the stun. Blinding light. GH has a 4-staff available in 20 seconds. Again, he's got 4 stick charges. He is very speedy and he is getting called back. And Madara Blink can't do anything to stop that. In the meantime, the fight's happening mid. Actually, the curse being used, but this time Miracle didn't die. The split does come out from the end. He's looking for a target. He's looking for Miracle. Actually, in the meantime, the other side, Mind Control jumping in, looking for a Crystal Maiden, but the Frostbite is there. There goes his illusions. By the way, Phantasm only just used, and already these illusions are gone. The Brulings chasing him down, getting the stun off as well. Will-O-Wisp trying to hold the team in position. The converters from Vega in position for a little bit. Mind Control is there for giving the time to teleport out. DM back to his normal self. Gets the clap off. In comes Madara. Looking for the crits, looking for the hits, and he is hurt. Look at that.
Not like this.
There were some birds. There was a horseman in that, and another horseman in that. I guess there's 3 knights there.
A maiden, 2 horsemen and a maiden.
GH, I don't think, can he get himself out of there? He's very speedy. He's got nothing to work with. No, a double damage Juggernaut though with an Omni Slash. DM is dead. Alright, that fight does favor Vega though, not gonna lie. There's new birds.
2 horsemen and a boar rider.
Boar Rider.
I mean,
it's Dino Rider.
What's a Dino Rider? Alright, Dino Rider. And the maiden died in that fight. Also a panda. That's a lot of mythical, strange creatures dying.
It's a rhino, actually. This is the one with the horn.
Alright. However, the way CK died there was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
He ported back base to heal up, then Chen called him, but it was a bit too soon. And he recalled him straight into Sven's cleats. Yeah.
That fight does, I mean,
he might just kill this here. That's ult.
There you go.
Kill.
Got him.
He
and the god kept alive.
He put the birds down on time.
Yep, that helped him a lot. 3 seconds stun, the cold embrace on maybe next time. There's a 4-staff to try and keep him safe. A Miracle with the spin should be able to chase him down. Madara is chasing as well though, and actually maybe next time is fine because Kezu kept him alive. Now Madara with his god strength, he's looking for some targets. Trying to cleave down the birds.
Nah, they have the layers on them. You can't really kill them. You have to go Visage first. They do have the blink. Oh, Visage is far. You can now.
Yeah, they can. They're resummoned, but their gold was already given.
Yeah, I don't know why maybe it was on cooldown. He could have resummoned a bit earlier.
No, it wasn't on cooldown. We saw they have 18 seconds earlier, so it's a little bit of a misplay, you know. Matuma Man.
Maybe he was thinking to fight them or something.
Could be. Miracle has been used. Can they still go for Roche now that they know that God Strength is on cooldown? Can Vega even win fights without God Strength?
I mean, no, I don't think so. Especially considering Winter Wyvern's ulti was off, they could have maybe committed to that rush afterwards, but they're just playing it safer. They just want to get the pick off first. There's a haste now on mind control. Maybe you can catch someone out.
Oh, by the way, guys, before the next fight starts, I will tell you that you can find the NA qualifiers. They will start on the Twitch channel called Nomad Casting. He is commentating the start of NA as we are gonna overlap a little bit. They start at 8 p.m. CET, so just so you are aware that they will be covered. They're just not going to be here yet at the start. We will of course go into that later as we see Madara getting
So it's
killed.
Nomad Casting.
Nomad Casting.
A beautiful caster, by the way, just I have to say. That's all.
That is all. He's on Twitch, of course. You'll be able to find him. And, you can even open the multi-Twitch so you can watch both at the same time.
It's NA Dotes though.
Yeah, but it's not the deciding match though.
Yeah.
It's only game. You only miss game 1 right now. And game 1, you know, who cares about game 1? Everybody only cares about game 2 and 3.
And they really should commit or just back out of this pit. They aren't really doing a whole lot right now. Okay, they have a smoke, and that smoke was seen as well. It's a bit of a sloppy smoke, but maybe they find DM here.
Oh yeah, he is very speedy. He's just trying to get himself out. Radiance is almost done on Miracle, by the way.
I don't know what to think about it. I haven't seen it actually. Have I ever? I don't think. I mean, I've seen obviously. I've seen the Radiance jug in pubs and stuff, but I don't know how strong this is gonna be here. Versus the Sven, perhaps that's the way. We buy as much evasion as possible.
Ward up. There's a Frost Field coming out from Pexu. Freezing Field. Their illusions of the CK. I think those were his Phantasm illusions already gone. DM also split for this, but is not really able to get much off the back of it. At the same time, CK is on the other side of the Roche pit. Is not joining the fight just yet. And DM used its ultimate for nothing. That's a little bit of a misinterpretation of how that fight was gonna go, I guess. A little bit of a misread, if you will.
Yeah, definitely. He used the split for nothing, then perhaps they can commit actually with 2 cores into the pit. You still have to be very careful about this Winter's Curse. You just have to put those birds down as fast as possible.
Matuma is on the ball though. He's got the mind control on the low ground. He's ready as well, just in case DM. They know this is happening. Can they do anything about it other than the curse? Miracle can just do it by himself.
I mean, you do have the blink on Madara. He can just YOLO in as well.
More blasts coming in. DM taking quite the beating. The Will-O-Wisp actually catches 2. Pexu is able to run out of it again just in case. Gets a cold embrace there as well. That's an Omni Slash, a goal, or was it? Yes, it was. Didn't really do that much damage though. And it looks like right now Liquid might be on the retreat because they are taking a lot of damage here. And in comes the curse. It is actually on the Visage. He's not really gonna die anytime soon, or is he? But Madara with the God Strength, it is enough to take him down. Now DM looking to chase. Can't really give chase up that high ground though. But they were able to kill the birds and to take Roche.
And honestly, you described this fight unintentionally there with... Did he Omni Slash or did he not? You didn't even notice it.
I heard the sound, but then I didn't
You didn't
really
see the damage.
him. No.
You didn't see the damage. You didn't see him or the damage.
Right?
Yeah. The war cry from Sven definitely prevents them from dealing that damage. Yeah. I mean, this Panda looks like a perfect pick for them versus the CK. Then you have the Wyvern versus the Visage. And in the end, you have the Sven versus Jug. And this is what we were talking about in the drafting stage. It looks alright for Vega. It's not as long as they can. Oh, here we go.
He can steal this one. Radiant gets it. But Miracle gets the Aegis. It might be burned out of him straight after that, though, as he is now on the retreat. Maybe next time able to run away from that one together with Madara. Looks like the Bruise Split is also used to just retreat. The real bear coming out. The Aegis is still in the hands of Miracle. He has not been forced to use it yet.
As Radiance now flying in as well.
Yeah, that was a great pick for Liquid. Great steal.
Yeah, I didn't even finish my sentence. I wanted to say this draft of Vega, they have everything that's necessary to win versus Liquid. Can they now outplay them? That's the question. And Liquid, they're definitely playing like they usually do.
Yeah.
It's just way too hard for Vega to take these proper engagements without being
He doesn't have a BKB. Couldn't they have done anything else when he was just walking in the pit? Yeah, he was Blade Fury.
Yeah, he was spinning, and they had no Winter's Curse, I suppose, so they couldn't. And then GH came in, perfect timing with the blinding light.
Yep, couldn't chase him, couldn't kill him. And with
the
an
sad trombone
yeah.
beat. Yeah, so it's basically right now you just have to outplay them. I just outplayed Liquid. Well, it's easy.
But the game is very close. So.
It is. Still though, he's building into an E-Blade, by the way. So Radiant's E-Blade build, this is something completely different. I think this is a response to that Sven. I don't know what else it could be. Yeah, it definitely has to be, right? Because Sven is a core that's used to beat Jug all the time. Like you'd pick Jug versus Sven before.
Physical damage.
Physical damage, you're tanky, you'd farm faster than he does, because you don't need to buy that Battle Fury or anything like that. And in the past couple of days, we've actually seen this matchup in which, by the time Jug has that Battle Fury, Sven is already farmed enough and can fight it. So maybe this is the approach. Maybe you go Radiance and some crazy E-Blade. I don't know. Miracle definitely has an idea about what's supposed to be done.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some evasion from the Radiance. Then with E-Blade you can kite him even more.
DM almost got his Radiance done as well.
Yeah, that's true though. Now with the Visage, if you get Aghanims eventually, you're gonna be able to juke that Sven even more. You're gonna be able to control him. That's 6 stuns. 6 possible stuns in one fight.
And that's an Omni Slash on a Crystal Maiden.
Oh, he's gonna catch him.
Oh, the Curse stopping his teleport. Is there any follow-up? There's a TP incoming from Madara. In the meantime, the Will-O-Wisp trying to stop that TP, but it was too late. Miracle still fine though.
Yeah, no one came.
Well, Madara came, but he was too slow.
Yeah.
And he popped his God Strength as well.
Just couldn't
And he
get
did
him.
kill Kuro, so there was that. There was support for support. Ult for ult. Although Liquid used a couple more ults. No, they used the same amount. Even trade.
Yeah, pretty much even.
The Curse and the God Strength for the Will-O-Wisp. And
It's all about kiting this Sven from now on. When you look at Liquid, they just have to kite him as to the best of their possibilities, capabilities. They have this Force on Kotl, they have Blinding Light. Maybe Chen buys one Force too. You just need to make that Sven's life as miserable as possible. You can't fight him, you can't man fight him, definitely. So instead, just do that. Glimmers, E-Blades.
Everybody 4 staffs.
Yeah.
E-Blades. This support on the side of Liquid are reasonably farmed, especially Kotl, of course. I mean, I guess Chen is not really.
Yeah, Chen
and CM.
Yeah, Chen can farm. Definitely is a hero that can split push. But at the same time, you'd rather have that Kotl farm. You'd rather have that Kotl get his refresher as soon as possible.
2 for 2 in the runes. Miracle still farming that Aegis. Do you think Liquid wants to make a move while they still have a hold of that Aegis?
No, I don't
Can they?
They might force out like a Panda split or something like that. But they're just satisfied with farming. They want to get that E-Blade. I don't know. I still draft-wise, I'd still favor Vega right now. I think they're in a better position, but
yeah,
they lost that Aegis.
You can never really count Liquid out.
And it's Liquid you're playing against, exactly.
And with the map control that Chen offers, the split push that you can have constantly, it is.
There's a lot of empty space.
Yeah.
A lot of nothing on the side of Vega. They're wasting their time around this triangle, around their shrine.
Maybe they can catch GH. They do have the drawing on the map. They know where he is, but GH knows he's being hunted,
so fast.
He should be fine. We do have a ping out from Sven. He's gonna go all the way to the top, seeing if he can find him in the trees, but I'm guessing that Chen is gonna try to call him. They found him, actually. Or did they? They know he's there. He's gonna try to teleport out. Is it time to be in time?
Doesn't get him.
Doesn't get him.
Yeah, so Jug actually went for the Blade Fury talent as well, which is alright. We're gonna have a lot of magic. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of damage from him overall, from the Radiance, from Omni Slash, Blade Fury.
How do you feel CM is working out?
I mean, she's giving mana.
Yeah.
They always have mana. Well, that's good.
The Frost Eyes are not too bad.
And, I mean, you know what? Like, once she gets that level 15, she's gonna have the plus 150 gold talent, and that's huge on Crystal Maiden. You're gonna be able to get out like a hex.
I know why they got CM.
Why?
Level 20. All that extra attack speed. The Will-O-Wisp, gone. Easy.
Sounds good.
Pexu just needs 8 more levels. Mind Control getting frostbitten. Look at that CM working out right there.
There you go. Where are you now, haters?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that level
250 attacks.
That level 15 is definitely good on her, and you might laugh at the 250 attack speed, but why not?
No, I'm actually serious.
It can work versus Will-O-the-Wisp, definitely.
You do need a little bit of damage, though, don't you? It's not based on attacks.
When you hit so fast, who needs damage?
No, I guess so. 250 is really a lot, so there's that.
He does not have Midas, so he isn't farming like ever, so he's not finding levels.
Girl, bye. Easy kill. Can they find more now that the Chen is dead? They still also have the CK on the sidelines, so you can see Vega moving forward. They have Kotl pushing bottom, trying to force some teleports out perhaps, but this tier 2 tower is the target of Vega right now.
Yeah, do they have creeps actually? Where's the creeps?
No creeps.
Okay, so it's Matumba Man that got that small creep in the set tower.
Yeah. Oh, Pexu, look at his positioning. Oh, he gets a frostbite on the creep. This is great.
Yeah. Pexu.
Oh, Pexu. He's getting the cold embrace.
They save him here.
The spin is coming out from Miracle. The freezing field doesn't really do anything anymore. Extra armor or not. There's magic damage still burns through. Mind Control popped his BKB. Is he going to do something with that? In the meantime, Miracle's up in the air from the Brewmaster. Now he's back up alive, looking for a target, but he doesn't have a blink. He can't really give chase that easily.
They're chasing the M.
He's chasing the Panda. The Panda's going to turn back into his real Panda real soon, and he does get a 4-step away. Should be fine. Maybe Mind Control can catch him. The Ethereal Blade, slung him down some, but he's already out of line of sight. Oh, Kuro trying to walk up the high ground there was the wrong choice, but he is almost staying alive with the clap. He does get brought down, but maybe next time. In the meantime, GH just blasting from the sidelines. There is the Omni Slash onto Madara, but the cold embrace is there, and that barely does anything there. The Brewmaster having those misses, the spin. It dodges the stun coming out from Madara. Miracle, is he done yet? I don't think so. Maybe actually he is done. He has to get out. Blinding Light will help buy him some time to run away, or will he run away, or are we going to have a repeat of what happened in the top lane? It was Liquid that went in one time too many. Miracle again, spinning. He's got that extra Blade Fury DPS, and it's paying off. DM jumping forward once more. 3 seconds on a spend. Chen is almost back alive again. The fight just keeps on going. Miracle spinning once again. That seems to be his main tactic. Spinning to get the damage down. Mind Control looking for more stuns. It's nighttime now. The vision is a little bit lacking there for Liquid, or for whichever team gives chase at that moment, because it seems to be a back and forth of both. Here comes the curse, but I don't think Visit, actually Visit is taking a bunch of damage. Hand of God will keep him up though. He's fine. He is alive, and that is Vega Squadron blowing the retreat, because top lane got pressured by a bunch of creeps, because Chen, I think, made a play there. In the meantime, the rest of Liquid is still pushing on the bottom lane. Be careful there. That is a very spinny Miracle that is doing a lot of damage with his spinny stuff.
He's definitely spinning a lot. He's spinning like 8 out of 10 seconds.
That is his strat though.
Yeah, it truly is. I mean, you did see how much damage Sven took.
Yeah, I mean, it's working. I'm not judging it. It just looks stupid.
Yeah, it looks stupid.
No, not stupid. It looks silly.
It looks silly. It looks new, but it definitely is working out for them really well.
It is. And I mean, you saw the change with Crystal Maiden is, you know, she gets armor while she is in her freezing field. She went Ghost Scepter, freezing field, and she just gets spinned down. Yeah. Speaking of spin down, DM getting spinned down. He did have an ultimate, but didn't get a chance to cast it. Mind Control has the BKB. I'm looking for Pexu, finds him, getting the stun up there as well, and then leaving her be perhaps. In comes the cold embrace on Pexu, while Madara just takes care of business there as Mind Control drops. Madara now looking for the next one. Spin is there, curse as well, keeping keeping Miracle in place until he's done spinning. The Will-O-Wisp trying to give him some time to get at least the Omni-Slash on, and he does get it off, and finally it actually does some damage. Another kill. That was a bomb back. DM still didn't get a thing of refresher, and another one. No buybacks on the side of Vega's Squadron. Could this really have ended this way? Woo, GH once again, savior of the game, savior of the fight anyway, of Liquid. Triple kill from a Puma man, buyback coming out from Kezu, the only one that has money for that. Well, I say that, but DM already bought back that fight, so that was a dieback. That is something Liquid knows.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna take at least 2 sides here.
And there's no tier 2 towers left, so they might even be able to take 3 sides there. There's no spend for 50 seconds, and they do push fairly fast.
They might think about going Grosh, but considering Panda bought back, died back, they can go for 3 sides, definitely, alright. There's absolutely nothing stopping them. Yeah, you have this Pugna that bought back, but what's the Pugna gonna do?
Nothing. Mega creeps. That is, Pugna jumping forward. Oop, now we gotta be careful, Kezu. Frostbite, buying some time. They need to buy 35 seconds, or at least 20 for the Sven to be back. Mind control, jumping forward. Pexu as well, and that Ghost Scepter doesn't stand a chance against that spinning Miracle. Force Step will save his life for now, though. The racks are gone, and Vega is mega creep. Liquid, are they gonna be forced out of this base, or will they punish Vega for their constant will to fight? It looks like that last one might be the case, as the spin also kills off. Maybe next time. Oh, Madara with the physical damage. Can GH save him this time? I don't think so.
Just by Rapier again.
Just by Rapier. We saw it almost work previous time. Look at these crits. He does so much damage. So much damage. But every time GH is there with the blinding light, not this time though, GH is long gone.
He just left them. He's like, alright.
My control tips GH is like, let me die, buddy, please. Frostbite, okay. They are able to force Liquid out of their base, but they are dealing with mega creeps, and that is
second game in a row they have to deal with the Megas. Yeah. There isn't really a whole lot they can do. They're buying this MKB on Sven, but you still have to deal with the Kotl refresher once those pushes do come. I mean, Sven again is a hero that can't defend versus Megas. Like in the first game they had that PA with Magnus, but it's still looking so hard. There's so much kite coming from Liquid. Look at that. Yeah, just that drop is insane.
The game was so even.
Yeah.
And then the game
surely was.
The game changer is GH, the refresher.
Honestly, it's GH, and also that silly build on Miracle that actually worked so well. You spin and
burn him down. Yeah, you got the burn from everything basically.
You can't fight him. Just get Radiance and spin. Does make sense.
He doesn't even rely on right clicks. Okay, Pexu having the freezing field up. The Roche does get taken by Vega Squadron. They might be able to kill GH as well, and that is only Kuro alive. He does try, and their base is falling, but they do have Sven to defend right now. They have to be going back, but they killed everyone on the side of Liquid. They only need to do this like 3 more times, and they have a chance of breaking base on the side of Liquid as well.
That's a lot of gold given to Sven again. He's on 4K right now. He's almost gonna have that MKB. Maybe next time just playing with him a little bit there. He knows he can't kill him. He has Glimmer Cape.
A Glimmer Cape and Ghost. And Haste.
And Refresher being built.
Yeah. This is a tough game for Vega. But
they're fine. They love playing versus Megas. They got
I mean, they do this all the time.
Yeah. I mean, this is where they shine. This is what they've been waiting for.
Yep. The comeback. Story of the century. Now, what's their game plan here? Because it is very tricky. There's a couple buybacks available on Liquid as well. So even if they kill a couple, how are they going to do this?
It's easy. Come on, they're playing versus Megas. It's where they want to be. You just defend for the next 10 minutes. You bore Liquid. You just completely bore them out. They try something silly. They try to attack you with full force. You crit them a few times with Sven for a bazillion damage. And then you instantly turn. It's easy, actually. It's like they want this. I predicted that they will win, and yeah, it's not happening. It's very hard.
It is very difficult. They have an Aegis. Do you think they're gonna try to use it, or are they just waiting until they get more farm?
Just wait for the rapier on Sven. It didn't work the last game, maybe it will work this game, you don't know. I mean, it is rapier Sven, you're gonna... Rapier Daedalus crit that jug. With one hit, you can kill him.
You can kill an entire team if you're lucky and everybody is positioned in the right way. Although we know Liquid is really good with positioning.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a tough one, but yeah.
I wanted to cast one more game, but I guess this is gonna be it. Sheaves. I think this is the end.
This is the end. Actually, I don't know what time it is, but if the NA crew is not yet here, they only start at 9. So we might cast an NA game, although I do have information that the first game of Forward versus Team was taken by Forward, so they are heading into the second game now.
Oh, so we might cast some NA as well?
Who knows?
That's my dream.
Oh, never mind, the night shift's here.
The night shift is here?
They can't wait for Liquid to end this game so they can take our spots. I don't blame them, actually, it's a lot of fun, so that's all good. Oh, Liquid is about ready to fight. Actually, do they really want to fight into the Aegis? I guess they know Madara is going for the Rapier, so they kind of want to.
You don't have to commit into the fight. You can just keep them in their base like this. But if you want to, why not? You have the buybacks.
Oh, Miracle! That's well, Ethereal Bladed Madara. They're trying. There we go. That's one hit on the birds. Birds are already dead. Now looking for the next target. They're found the Tummelman. The Tummelman get out of here. Hand of God coming in, helping out, keeping him alive for the moment. The stuns, the resummon of the birds. Can they stun Sven? No, they cannot. He pops his BKB, looking for the next target. Finds himself a Ghost Sceptered Miracle. The Ethereal Blade paying off for sure. The Frostbite is there. He has got to spin up again in a second, so Sven's not even going to try to go for that. Nobody's dying. Oh, he's actually killing off his teammate. Kuro is not saved, or Kuro, sorry, that was GH. Miracle just killed GH, but GH bought back and he'll be back soon because Kuro can just recall him back.
Yeah, just recall GH.
Easy times.
2 Will-O-the-Wisps to work with now.
Yep, another stun, 4 seconds. Oh, Madara cannot catch a break. He has, of course, gotten Aegis. He's got maybe next time as well with the Cold Embrace backing him up. They will be forced to use that Aegis. He'll be up in a second. Pexu is here. He's got to be careful because Miracle does like to spin him down every single time. Forcing Pexu back to base. In now comes the split. The Phantasm DM doesn't have his ultimate anymore. And finally, the CK can use his Phantasm without his illusions getting dispelled. The Will-O-the-Wisp keeping people away from their fountain. So there is no escape for Vega, Squadron as Pexu dies. DM dies. Everybody dies. Everybody buys back. But Pexu already bought back before, so that is a dieback for him. Madara BKB'd up, looking for his target. He can try to crit people into submission, but can he really stop this push from happening? Team Liquid, they are ready to make it to Stockholm, to come to the major and to try their luck once again, this time with their full roster. As of course, previous major, they could not have the full roster. The major before that, they didn't qualify, and now finally